of around the world. So I'm going to go hands together and we'll make some nice giant circles. So you're going to squat down, reach up. We're making giant circles. Let's go 10 to the right and 10 to the left. And there's 10. And I'm going to switch directions. And there's 10. All right, interlace your fingers. I want you to reach up for the ceiling, kind of pull on those shoulder blades a little bit. Let's get a little side to side bend. And then we're going to do some giant arm circles because they really get our arms and shoulders warmed up. You always look like you're going to take off, but let's get some nice big arm circles going backwards. Okay, we're swinging them back. And then let's shrink them up just a little bit. So we're going to go like we're tracing our little paper plates here. Keep those shoulder blades squeezed and kind of look up towards the ceiling at the same time. And then let's get a little bit bigger with that again. And a little bit smaller. Ooh, it's the small circles that get the shoulder burn. Keep the thumbs facing the ceiling. Squeezing the shoulder blades back. Now they're getting warm. All right. And shake it out. But we're not done circling just yet. But boy, you can start to feel those shoulders. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do sunshine circles. Okay, so circling this way, we're going to squat down, reach up, nice big giant circles. All right, let's do 2 more of those. Ooh, that starts to feel better. All right, now we're going to get warm a little bit diagonal. So I'm going to go feet just a little bit closer together, hands facing down. And all I want you to do is we're going to just rotate at the shoulders, let the arms fly. Okay, head follows your hands. Give me 3 more. All right, before you get dizzy, pause in the middle, interlace those fingers, reach up again. Well, one more side to side, and then we'll go the other direction. All right, this way. Three more. All right. They should be getting warm now, but let's do one more circle. Let's go fingertips, and you can stand or you can kneel. I'm actually going to get back up here in a second, but let's go fingertips on the shoulders. And I just want you to circle back. And let me go this way. When you circle back, I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades back as much as you can. So you're opening up the chest and looking up at the same time. Let's go 3 more. All right, I'm going to come back up and then we're going to do some backward steps. Okay, or you can just kind of park right there if you want to. But I really like with fingers interlaced, you're going to reach up at the shoulders each time. That should feel really good. We're trying to undo all that desk posture. Let's go 3 more on each leg. All right, now let's pause right here just for a second and then kind of drop the back knee a little more. Let's do a little side bend right there. And same thing, other side. So just static, drop the back knee a little bit. And let's get a little side bend. All right, come on up. We're not done. Haha, you didn't think we were done. But anyway, let's keep the hands like this. So fingers interlaced just away from the body. Feet really wide. And all I want you to do is you're going to sink one hip back and really pull on your hands at the same time. So you get a nice pull on your shoulder blades and we're getting an inner thigh stretch. Let's do 2 more to each side. All right, then from this position, I'm going to go back to this side. Let's grab onto that foot, pin your forearm inside that knee, and let's rotate up. Okay, fingers should go towards the ceiling, eyes follow your hand. And then let's take it the other direction. All right, now while we're down here, I think I'm going to stand back up, but let's go into the tall plank position. Okay, let's get a couple things right here. I want you to just sink your shoulder blades down and then round them back up. Let's do that 5 times. Sink them down, round them up. One more. All right, go ahead and come down on your knees. And then we're going to go opposite arm and leg reach. And then let's bring that arm out to the side and then switch sides. I want you to squeeze the glute of that leg, squeeze that butt cheek on the leg you're lifting. Let's do 5, nice and controlled. Try not to wobble too much if you can help it. All right, 1 more each side. All right, staying on hands and knees. Let's take one elbow behind your ear. You're going to bring that elbow down towards the other arm. And then you're going to rotate up just as the shoulders as far as you can. Let's try to take those elbows towards the ceiling. And take it to the other side. All right, let's go back into that tall plank position. And we did this one on Tuesday, but that's all right. Let's bring one foot up. You're going to take that same elbow, sink it down towards the inside of your foot, and then rotate up, reach towards the ceiling. Let's do that 5 times on each side. Sink it down and reach it up. All right, there's number 5. Now let's put the back knee down You're going to squeeze that back butt cheek, and we're going to do some more arm circles right here. All right, come on back up. And let's bring the other foot forward. Elbow down and reach it up. And one more. All right, drop that back knee. Squeeze that back butt cheek. Let's get some nice big arm circles here. All right. And back into that tall plank position. And now let's push your feet down. Woo, calf stretch. And pushing on the floor, you're just going to kind of hike your butt into the air. If you want, let's do a little bit of, I would call it pedaling. So one knee bends and then the other one goes down. You're just trying to push your heels down onto the floor. All right. And walk it back out. And then one more thing from this position. Well, two. We're going to bring one leg up and then shoot it underneath your body if you can. That might be a hard position. If you can't, don't worry about it. If you can, it feels pretty good. And then bring that leg up in front of you and just kind of let yourself sink down over it, reaching forward, kind of pulling on your floor. You should get a nice stretch behind the shoulders, in addition to whatever's going on in that leg under your body. All right, come on up. And let's take that to the other side. Try to shoot that leg underneath if you can, keeping your shoulders right over your hands. And bring the leg up underneath you and sink it forward. All right. And then from this position, let's actually come up into a half kneel. Okay, and from here, let's go ahead and interlace your fingers. And I want you to just lean in. All right, so when you do that, squeeze that back glute, that back butt cheek a little bit, and then sink it back. Lean in, reach those shoulders up. Sink it back. All right, one more time with that. And then let's come back to just kind of up straight. Let's get a little side bend right here. And then come on down, take your forearm, pin it on that front leg, and let's open up the opposite way. All right, staying in this position, let's bring your hands out front. All we're going to do here is we're going to do a semicircle and alternate side to side. Okay, let your eyes follow your hands. We're just moving at the shoulders. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop. All right, let's go fingertips behind your ears again. This is going to be a little rotation. What I want you to try to do, though, is keep that chest open, shoulder blades squeezed. So we're getting a little bit of a stretch in the chest. At the same time, we're getting a little more mobility in the shoulders, hopefully. All right. And then I'm going to cheat just a little bit, not really. I'm going to grab onto my little bench. Try to grab the back foot and pull your heel towards your butt as much as you can. Okay, when you're kind of settled there, see if you can grab onto that front knee. And let's get another shoulder blade stretch there. All right, go ahead, set it down. Now, before we move on to the other leg, I'm going to straighten this leg out. And we're going to get some more arm circles and hamstring at the same time. Hinge back, reach down, reach up, giant circle. I think I got a little too close to my curtain there. Here we go. Big circles with the hamstring stretch. How about 3 more and we will go to the other side. All right, let's go ahead and switch. Let's start off with the hands this way. Lean in, squeeze that butt cheek, lean back. All right, let's bring it up. Little side bend, kind of pull on that arm. You should hopefully feel that all the way down. And then let's go hands out front. Semicircle, both directions. All right, hands behind the ears. Open up that chest. Let's go a little side to side. All right. And let's go ahead and straighten out that front leg. Scoop it down, reach it up. And last one. All right, I'm gonna bring it forward. Again, I'm cheating. Not really. Grab that back leg. Woo, try to get that heel as close to your butt as you can. And then let's grip the front leg. All right. And then let's go knees kind of wide, feet together. You can hold your hands together if you want. Reach forward and sink back on your hips. Come on back up. We're going to go one direction. So reach diagonal. Okay, then grab onto that hand and lean towards the hip of the hand that's on the floor. Come on up. Let's take it the other way. Reach the opposite direction and take that hip the other direction. All right, now let's go out to the side with one leg. We're going to try to find a nice inner thigh stretch there, but we're going to do the shoulders at the same time. But first, let's rotate that foot just ever so slightly up and down. I can scooch over this way a little. Okay, rotate it towards the ceiling, back down towards the floor. All right, and reach underneath. All right, let's take that to the other side. And again, just a little bit of a rotation there. You should feel a pretty good inner thigh stretch. And then reach underneath. Try to get your elbow on the floor so you're pulling behind that shoulder blade. All right. Then let's come to a tall kneeling position. And I want you to interlace those fingers again. We're going to try to reach almost behind your head. Okay, so don't get crazy, but reach back just a little bit, pulling up towards the ceiling. And then from here, we're going to go a little bit side to side. That feels a little different kneeling than it does standing. All right, then let's take your hands. We're going to go in I don't know what you call this position, like a stick 'em up position. I want you to try to get your elbows behind your hands or behind your shoulders. Reach up over your head. Try to get your elbows to your ears. Come down, squeeze the shoulder blades, bring everything in front of you. Open back up, reach up, come down, reach together. Every time you bring those elbows back, squeeze those shoulder blades. Try to get the elbows to the ears. Let's do 3 more, just like that. All right, then I'm gonna go just this way. I'm not trying to make my backside face you here, but a couple things I want to try here. Take one hand, kind of pull it gently towards the floor, and then you're gonna tilt your head the opposite direction. You should feel a nice pull right through the side of your neck. And then all I want you to do there is, to your comfort level, a little bit of forward and back. And let's take that to the other side. All right, now you're going to pat yourself on the back. Okay. Try to get that hand between your shoulder blades if you can. And then let's try to grab onto your elbow and go sideways. All right, let's take it the other way. Ooh, totally normal if one side's tighter than the other. All right, I think we should do that one twice. Pat yourself on the back again. And other side. All right, let's do one more thing, actually laying flat on the ground. All I want to do here, and never get that ponytail in the right spot, I tell you. Okay, lift your butt. All right, from here, you're going to try to reach across your body with one hand. You should feel a really good pull behind that shoulder. If you want, you can give it a little extra push with your hand. Okay, and then you're going to circle it around. Reach again. Try to bring it to the floor on the opposite side. Wow, it's a really good stretch if you push on your elbow just a little bit and then circle it around. Keep that butt up there. Don't drop it. All right, let's do one more like that. Just reach across. And other side. Reach across. You can give it a little push with the other hand. And circle. Ooh, that's a good stretch either way. Let's get 2 more. All right. Then let's go ahead and set your butt down. Real quick, let's try to grab one leg Oh, cross one leg over the other. You're going to try to hug that knee. Give it a little gentle rock back and forth. Set it down. Put that opposite arm out on the floor. Grab onto the side of that knee and you're just going to pull on it. Try to keep your hips on the floor. And other side. Oh. I don't know. Am I tighter than you? Let's rock just a little bit. I feel like a turtle. I'm going to just tip over and that's going to be the end of it. All right. Oh yeah. Set that leg down. Grab onto the side. Opposite arm goes on the floor. Trying to just pull on the edge of that knee. Hopefully you feel that all the way up the side of your butt. All right. Take your knees to 90 degrees. Hands out to your side. So you're making the letter T with your arms. Let your hips just fall side to side. All right, one more. Then we are going to flip over on our bellies and we might call it a day here. So if you can, flip over on your tummy. Okay, all I'm going to do here, arms out to the side. We're just going to rotate your hands. Shoulder blades are squeezed. Rotate in, rotate out. And if you can, palms facing the ceiling. Just bring them towards your butt and away. All right, very last thing, flip your hands back over. Reach them over your head, back to the side. All right, one more and we're going to bring it up. All right, come on up. Let's shake it out. Hopefully everything's moving a whole lot better. At least everything on this body is moving better. Good deal?